It starts with your perspective. It starts with how you view what it is that you're doing and what is happening around you. You might have heard a quote, the man who says he can't and the man who says he can are both right. But how could that be true? Once you really think about it logically, how can that be true? And it comes down to, if you are looking at a chair, right? It looks a little wobbly, looks a little old, looks a little, I don't know, dry rotted. You are less likely to take a seat. You are less likely to put your full weight on that chair because you think it might crumble between your cheeks. Now, if you take that same chair and it looks more sturdy, it looks brand new, fresh out the box, you are more likely to sit down and say, hey, I'm gonna take a seat on that chair. It looks nice, it looks comfy. And judging by your perspective and how you view and see what it is that you're looking at, it affects your actions. It affects whether you take that action or you don't. And the same applies to everything else. If you wake up today, you're seeing this video, whether it be morning time, evening, or night, if you only focus on the bad things that happened to you today, I don't know, you woke up on the wrong side of the bed, you had a little sprained neck, you went to go pour your cereal, the milk was bad, man, boo hoo, I'm sorry. You went to work, it was a hard day, people called off, it was just you and a couple other people back there, y'all were slaving away today. It was a hard day. You come home, food ain't ready, and you just might have to eat another peanut butter jelly sandwich for the 5th time this week. I'm sorry. But if you were to flip that narrative and think about all the good things, all the pleasant things that happened to you today, it will give you a better perspective and a new one on your life, specifically today. Number one, you woke up. You know how many people die every single day just in the US? Around 100K. You weren't part of that number. You're already on top of the world, bro. Number two, you got to go to work. You have a job that is paying you money to show up and do a task. Some people don't even have that. Some people are struggling to find a job because the job market is so cooked and this and that. But here you are. Number three, you have peanut butter and jelly, bro. I'm sorry. There's some people, they don't even got the jelly. They got the peanut butter, they got the bread, but they ain't got the jelly with it, man. They are eating straight peanut butter sandwiches. You know how hard that is to eat a straight up peanut butter sandwich, getting it stuck in your teeth and all of that. And bro, I'm just saying, bro, things could be worse.
I ate noodles with no packet, cereal with the canned milk, the powder milk, no milk.
But it all starts with your perspective, man. 2 weeks ago, I dropped a vid. It is currently over 1,000 views. And I know for some people, hearing that number, 1,000, dude, imagine 1,000 people in your room right now. Back to your perspective, bro. Imagine you're walking down the street and 1,000 people are staring daggers at you. Imagine how you would feel. Imagine walking down the street and getting different compliments from 1,000 different people. Imagine who you would be feeling like at the end of the day. You might be feeling like Drake, Chris Brown, I don't know, your favorite actor, Chris Hemsworth. Yet when we see 1,000 views on a video, on a TikTok, on an Instagram reel, we're like, oh man, that's kind of bad. We post a video just like me and it gets 5 views. We're like, oh man, that shit flop. But imagine if you were sitting down in your room and 5 different random people came into your room, pulled up a chair and decided to sit and hang out with you. Because essentially that's kind of what it is. You put a video out there on the internet. When people watch and view it, they are taking time out of their day to sit down and give you some of their time, bro. And their time is valuable, just like yours. Imagine that. It's all about your perspective. The many times we posted videos in a row. I remember we're posting 5 vids a day. All of them got 0 views, bro. Back to back. But we stayed strong, bro. We looked at it as the cup half full and not the cup half empty. We looked at it as, okay, here are 5 videos that I posted that weren't really that good. Maybe it was the algorithm. Maybe it was some other thing that went not how we were expecting it. Let's get up tomorrow and make another 5. If those flop again, let's get up the next day and drop another 5. And it's about how you view what it is that you're doing. It's going to determine whether you're in this for the long run or short term. That's the trick. That is the hack to changing your life, is fixing your perspective, fixing how you walk, how you talk, how you see your life. Because at the end of the day, truly, your life is beautiful, bro. If you're watching this video right now, your life is beautiful. You have internet, you have a phone, a tablet, a TV, a laptop. You have time to sit down and watch this video. You're lucky, man. So whatever it is that you are trying to accomplish, maybe you're like me, you're trying to grow a YouTube channel, bro. Understand that it's going to take time. Understand that you will encounter some ups and downs. You will encounter some pleasant and unpleasant circumstances. But at the end of the day, if it's not working for you, it is working on you. It is teaching you what to look out for. It is teaching you what to not do again. Every L is not a loss, but a lesson that you can learn and grow from and apply to the next task, apply to the next situation. And before you know it, bro, you're crushing it. But first, you must fix your perspective. You even hear people say, oh, if it's not one thing, it's another. Like, bro, that's not true. It starts with your perspective, and it once you fix that, everything else falls into place. Your attitude, your language, because again, the things that you tell yourself do hold weight. I'm not gonna lie, but it starts with your perspective, bro. If you can change that, if you can work on it, and I'm not saying become a optimistic individual overnight, no, but I'm saying take small baby steps, right? Today, I don't know. Some people say write down 10 things that happened today that were nice, right? Focus on them. It starts with the eyes. You know, we see a thing, a situation, what have you, and one of two things happen. Either we focus on the positive or the negative of that situation, because every situation has both, right? If you focus on the positive, you will then manufacture a belief called faith, hope. But if you focus on the negative, you will then create a belief within your soul, mind, and body called doubt. We all are familiar with doubt. Now, if you then take the next step, you know, you focus on the positive, now you develop some faith that something good will happen. You then develop the feeling of anticipation. You know, the night before Christmas, you might already seen some boxes. They look kind of big. They look a certain particular shape that it might be a P5 in that thing. You develop anticipation. You can't sleep. You can't wait to wake up the next day and open up them gifts. But if you focus on the negative, you develop doubt. You then get a feeling of anxiety. You say, man, I don't know if this is going to work. You know, I have this and that and this to do tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to have enough time. I probably won't. And you start to become anxious over something that ain't even happened yet. But it all starts up here with your perspective and how you see what it is that is transpiring in front of you. You fix that, bro, you're changing lives. Not to say, you know, all doubt is removed. No, you're still going to have doubt and anxiety. But if you can learn how to control and say, hey, this feeling of being anxious, you know, this thought of doubt, it shouldn't belong in my mind. It shouldn't sit in my chest. It shouldn't weigh me down. If you can learn how to reel yourself back in and try to find the positive, and you'll be successful, bro. I mean, that is how we are where we're at right now. Through trying our best to continue to look at the positive in the situation and letting that push us forward to the next day, to the next video, to the next upload, to the next TikTok, and now we're blowing up. But that'll be it for the video. If you guys enjoyed it, feel free to drop back in. We upload weekly. So until the next time, y'all take it easy. Y'all stay safe. And remember, it starts with your perspective and everything else falls into place.